Hey everyone! Today I'd like to draw your attention to a not so well known but very powerful feature of the platform orchestrator, which is the base environment. If you ever wondered, after having done an application deployment, what this base-env resource does that you see down here in the shared resources, well, the answer is it doesn't do anything, at least not by default. But you can override it to automatically provision any kind of supporting infrastructure or objects that you need for every deployment without your developers having to worry about it or having to ask for it. So let's take a look. Let's deploy a very simple score file. So the score file I prepared, it's a simple workload, and please note that it does not request any particular resources explicitly. Let's now deploy this score file to a sample application. It's the humctl score deploy, and it will start the deployment to the application defined through my environment variables, which is the one up here. So here's my base-env demo application. Deployment is already done, and I can see the base-env shared resource provisioned again, and it's using a resource definition called the base-env quota that I provided ahead of time. So what does that do? Let's take a look. So here's our resource definition. It's of type base-env, uses the template driver, and it defines a Kubernetes resource quota object that is going to be provisioned in the target namespace for my deployment, providing values for particular CPU and memory limits. So let's see if that worked. Let's check our new namespace. So here it is. Here's a new namespace that was just provisioned a minute ago. And we should now see a pod for a running workload, and we should also see a quota object in that new namespace. And there you go. Here's a running pod, a running workload, and here's the quota object that was provisioned automatically. Remember, this was not requested by the score file. As a developer, I don't have to worry about it. I just get it. If you're curious and want to replay this example, you can find it in our example library. So if you go to developerhumanitec.com/examples, and you go to resource definitions, you'll find the resource quota example right here, and you can take a look. In fact, this example is a little bit more elaborate. It provides a mechanism to define different quotas per application in case you don't want to apply the same quotas to everyone, which is probably closer to reality anyway. And this was it. This is the base-env. Remember, you can use it to automatically provision anything you need. It can be a Kubernetes object, can be objects outside of the cluster, like a shared database, firewall settings, whatever you need for your environment to work and without your developers having to worry about it. I hope this was useful. Thanks for watching.